Hello everyone, BentlyK here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a hot flash and wrinkles makeup video, but as you can see, I already have my makeup on. So what we're gonna do is well, you probably knew this from the title. Anyways, I'm gonna show you my top 10 items, makeup items that I use all the time, and I've been using them for a really long time, so they are good with hot flashes. I do not have a foundation in here because I've been trying so many foundations lately that I haven't been able to keep going with any one long enough to know if it's like a ride or die one. So these are other products that I love, and you guys probably already know them all because I use them all the time, but that's what our video is about today, so it's probably going to be really short. But of course, my number one top favorite is my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. This powder, I have not found one that is as good as this one. I don't think. Not for my wrinkles and my pores and everything. It is just the best. It's not necessarily like the finest. I've had other ones that are super finely milled, but they just didn't do what this one does. So this is definitely my favorite powder. And I wish it came in a bigger package, you know, so you could get more at one time. But it doesn't. This is it. This is all you can get. So anyways, is it worth the money? It's worth the money to me because it's the best and it does the best job on my skin. So this is my number one. I'm not going to put these in order because I'm going to forget what order they are because they're different products. So, but my next product that I know is one of my favorites that you guys already know is one of my favorites is my Bobbi Brown bronzer in Natural. This bronzer I just have fallen in love with it. It is my favorite. It is just such a different color than all the rest. All the rest are so warm toned, which normally I like warm tones because I have a lot of warmness in my skin. Even when it's really light, it's still got some yellow to it. So usually I like the warm ones. But this one, I mean, it's still warm, but it just has enough cool tone to it. I mean, it doesn't look like it in the pan, does it, to you guys? It doesn't look cool tone, but it doesn't look nearly as orangey as the other ones. And when I put it on, it's just the perfect color for me, I think. So my Bobbi Brown bronzer in Neutral is number two. And then, of course, my Dallas blush. It's a blush bronze, but you can see the pink right there? It's kind of a plummy pink, but it's also a bronze. So it just, I don't know, I just really like it. I like the picture on the front. It makes me look like I'm riding a horse. I used to ride horses all the time. I grew up on a horse. So this makes me feel like, you know, I'm out in the sun, getting some flush. Anyway, and then of course my Dandelion. And I only have a mini in this. I need to get a real one, huh? But I got this because they didn't have the cookie. That was my favorite for the longest time, was the cookie from Benefit. And I still like it, but it's a lot more. And this one is just so much more finely milled. It's so much, and it just doesn't sink into any of the lines, where the cookie will a little bit. I have to stay kind of low with it because if I get too close to these wrinkles, it accentuates them. But it's still good. Don't get me wrong. I still love it. But I have grown to love this one even more. And I got this one because I wanted to get a mini for traveling, which I never do now. But that's what I got it for. And now, this is pretty much the only one I use, unless I have to do a drugstore. And actually, I should be able to put this in drugstore. I think they're only like $12. So that's kind of drugstore. The minis. All right, coming up next is my Ka-Brow. I've been using this for a long time. I never really considered it like a ride or die one, but it's like whenever I try something else, I always come back to this because it works the best for me. So it is, and this one is in the number 2, and as you can see, it's kind of dark. I mean, look at it. Can you see the color? Well, can you see the color there? It looks a lot lighter than it is, because then when you put it on your brows, it's pretty dark. But you know what they say, as you get older, your brows get really light, so if you don't want to look old, keep them dark. So that's what I'm doing. And my next thing is my Pat McGrath concealer. This is the Pat McGrath. I can never remember what the name of this is, and I know I won't be able to see it even in the mirror. And it just says Pat McGrath Labs right there. Everything else is really tiny. It says, oh, Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. I could read that, I just needed glasses. And I am in the color L5. And I just like this. It's got a lot of coverage, but it's a lot easier to work with than the Shape Tape. I feel like it's got as much coverage or really close as the Shape Tape, and it's not quite as dry, and it's just, it doesn't dry down quite as fast, so it's easier to get it nice and where you want it before you set it with powder. So that's why I like this one. And these are all my ride or dies, but that doesn't mean they won't change, because I've had ride or dies from years ago that they were just my favorites, they were perfect, but then I tried other stuff and they get better. So just so you know, this one though, I think has been with me forever. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Gel Liner Pencil in Onyx, and I have been buying this. I don't even remember not buying this. Well, no, I do, because I used to buy a Rimmel one. And then I found this one. And this one's just a little bit softer and a little bit easier to smoke. So I love this one. But I've tried the brown one, and I've never, it dries out or something because it's harder. It's not as easier to blend. So I just like the black one. And then my lash, Legendary Lash from Charlotte Tilbury. I really like this one, and it's sad because it's expensive, and this is the second one I bought, so it's like, I guess I really do like it. I mean, I know I like it, but whenever I try, like when I do a drugstore one and I have to use a drugstore one and I pick one up and I think, oh, they're all good, it's not as good. So I really like that one. That one's a ride or die one. But if I find a better one, and I could, it's just right now I'm mostly wearing lashes, so the mascara is not as important to be good. But if they ever grow out again, then I will. This is what I'm wearing on my lips now, and it's a lip mask. It's Laneige lip sleeping mask. It is so good, and I love it. It's got just enough color to it that I think it makes a great lipstick, and it's so much more comfortable than anything I've got. So this is definitely a ride or die, and I got mine at TJ Maxx, so it's not even as expensive. Anyway, that, and then one more thing, and this one was a find. This is the lash applicator from Falscara, and you can buy this by itself. I got mine in the kit with the Falscara lashes and everything, but I have since then seen it in the kit. I mean, no, without the kit, where you can buy it just by itself. And this is just like a game changer for putting on lashes. It's a good one. I mean, I used to put them on with just regular old lashes, tweezers, and I managed. But this is so much, it makes it so much easier. It's easier to place them that first time and then just crimp them down. And I actually had one more thing. So I think I actually have 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So now this is going to be 11. My glue. This is the best glue, and I've got a lot of glues. But this Super Hold eyelash adhesive in black from Eye Envy, which is a Kiss product. I get mine online on Amazon, but I think I told you guys in the last video that I did find it at Walmart, but it was with like Halloween lashes. So I don't know if they're gonna start carrying it because it was just the end cap with these Halloween things, or if you'll need to get it on Amazon if you need it. But I don't know how much. I think I pay like, I don't know, $8.99 or something for a 3-pack of these. And I'm sure it was more than that at Walmart. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everything will be linked below too. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Follow me on Twitter. No, not Twitter. Facebook and Instagram. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching my videos. And I will see you in my next video. Mwah!